You might be sitting on a stack of cash and not even know it. We've pulled in our executive producer, Marchelle, to share some of the forgotten items you have stored somewhere that could actually be worth so much money. I feel like I'm learning from you right now.
I know. There are a lot of things that so I found an article, and when I was going through it, I thought, okay, well, we could cover this on the show. And then I scrolled through and I was like, I have that, I have that, I have that, I have that. And I realized I might be a borderline emotional hoarder.
Well, do these things, are they sentimental to you? Is that why you save them?
Yeah, it's like this was my uncle's when he passed away when he was 17, and my dad gave this to me, and it's an old typewriter. And so this is actually worth a couple $100.
But you have two of those. What's this one over here?
I bought that one. I have a problem. I like old things.
See, I actually kind of like if it has a story and it means something to you, but if it's something that you say, wait a second, I can actually sell that, how much would you get for something like this?
So that one is probably only worth $100. Mostly if they're early, like if they're late 1800s, early 1900s, they could be worth hundreds of dollars.
By the way, I feel like I took type on this. Like I took type in high school. I may well have. It was like one of the last type classes they did before they switched over to computers. All right, what about Pokemon cards?
Okay, so Pokemon cards, these are not worth a lot. These are my kids, but I did want to pull them in because if you can get some of the originals back from, you know, the 90s, some of them are worth crazy amounts of money. Like there's a Pikachu. It's super rare. I think they only sold like half a dozen or something, but it was worth like $50,000. So don't throw them away. Some of them are worth nothing. Some of them could be worth more than you make in a year.
Okay, Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies are ridiculous. So my mother and I were going through these bags last night of Beanie Babies. This one is a good example of one that could be worth thousands or it could be worth nothing.
How do you know?
So they have very specific descriptions online. So this one, it's the right name, it's the right year, it's the right horn, the wrong mane.
Oh, there's a different mane that makes it worth more money.
Yes. And my mother-in-law found one. This bunny she found last night is worth $1,200 online. What? Yes, because it has a spelling error on the tag. It's supposed to say surface on the tag, and instead it says at the very bottom, it's second to bottom word, it says Suface.
And that was just in your toy box?
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, my mother-in-law was handing those out last month, and she accidentally handed one out that was worth $6,000. $6,000.
Beanie Baby.
And I watched my sister-in-law clip the tag and hand it to her daughter, and I was like,
oh, wait a minute.
Hindsight, you know, so don't give things to your grandkids just yet.
Just hold up and then give them the cash instead, right?
Cash.
What about ceramic Christmas trees?
So ceramic Christmas trees are worth so much. I don't have one, and my mother-in-law helped me look for hers. She didn't have one either.
So the ones with the little lights.
Yes.
That you plug in.
That you know, we all remember growing up. That one is worth, I think, $50. There were some worth $400. You can get hundreds of dollars for those silly little ceramic Christmas trees that I remember thinking, Mom, it's time to throw these away.
Mom, do you have that still? I grew up with that. Right? Yeah, that might be in the basement, Mom.
Right?
VHS tapes.
So I pulled in this is my little Beatles compilation. Stash. I like the Beatles. But the ones that are really worth a lot of money are obscure VHS, and then also the Black Diamond Edition Disney movies, which apparently a couple of you have.
I think I have those.
That's awesome because
it says Black Diamond on it?
Yeah, it says Black Diamond Edition. They come in the big plastic containers. Those can be worth hundreds and hundreds. I found one online today, a Little Mermaid, worth $2,000 for one VHS.
What about my Top Gun VHS tape that's been played a lot?
That one probably has a lot of use because you just check the condition.
That one. Okay.
Check the condition on all of these.
Vinyl records.
Vinyl records. Like for instance, this one is a purchased newer record. It's Beatles, but if you had an original one or an original Beatles and it has orange kind of like flary lights coming out of it, that can be worth thousands. And so a lot of these can be worth nothing or worth thousands, depends on condition and the edges.
Condition and take a peek online and see what.
Yeah,
Marchelle, you actually, how much is this table worth right now?
I know.
Comic books.
Comic books, so this one is worth nothing. This is The Thing. It's old, it's from it's from the mid-70s, but you want to have the ones with characters in their very first origin story. Those ones can be worth so much money. I mean, thousands and thousands.
While our camera's right here, pan on over to the Boy Scout badges.
This was the most random thing that I found online that was worth a lot. So early 1900s Boy Scout badges and things from jamborees, those can be worth hundreds of dollars per patch. hundreds of dollars.
I didn't know that. So it needs to be several decades old.
Yes.
To take a peek at.
Yeah.
It. Okay.
So, and I think these are from the 80s, but I'm not. These aren't worth a ton, but definitely, like, if your grandpa held on to badges, then go check them out before you get rid of them.
The last one before we go to break that I'm going home to look in the toy room is the Polly Pockets.
Yes.
We have so many Polly Pockets stacked in a box.
Yeah, so the original Polly Pockets, some of them, I think there was a crystal one or a diamond one, and it was worth $600 at auction 2 years ago.
Does she have the little, like the little brown hair?
I don't know.
That looks like a helmet like mine?
Just like
it does.
yours.
It looks just like
it's a little Nisha.
If you want to find out more information, go to our website. We will throw these up there, abc4.com/GTU, or just come over to Marchelle's.
That's
rifle
fine.
through her stuff.
Take that.
And see what gems, diamonds in the rough you can find. That was fun. Up next, everybody, top ways to prejuvenate your face. This is different than rejuvenate, right?
Yeah, the total difference right there. And then still ahead, have you ever dreamed about your ex? We'll learn what that may mean about what you're thinking when you're asleep at the end of the show.
Floor and tile installation provided by Wasatch Builders and Repair.